Hey guys, it's Sue coming to you from Central Tennessee. I'm going to try to sneak up on Crysta if I have the right address. Um, we're here with Whiskey and Women tonight. I'm not sure if this is the house, but this is where my GPS brought me. And last I heard, she lived in a beat up, rundown trailer park. So let's just walk up and take a look. What's that in the window? Oh, yeah, I think we have the right house. There's Shorty. Let me ring the bell.
Hey guys!
Hey,
Oh, let me get my
Krista!
demons back. Come on, back demons. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome. So, hey guys, hey Sue.
Hey, buddy. It is your house.
Yeah, we live out in the country now, so
I'm trying to learn to be a cowboy like all these boys out here. I'm practicing.
yeah, you're at the right house.
He's yours.
Working around with nothing but cowboys out here, so I figured I've got to learn.
Okay. So, hey, Delania's on with us. She says hi, gorgeous ladies and Shorty. Good thing Delaney didn't call you a gorgeous lady, honey. So, Sue, you want me to show everybody around?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. So, guys, I do have a project in mind, but I'm going to need you guys' help. Um, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm just going to show you guys around the house a little bit. This is the front hallway. As you can see, there's the front. There's the front door. Yeah, we're still moving. There's boxes everywhere, but we're going to get to that. Now I'm going to flick the camera around here for just a second. This is our living room, and that is our big, nice fireplace. And let me show you, this is our living room. So get out of the way here, Krista. And that's half the living room, as you can see. And then we'll go around. There's the front door. And there's Shorty and the pups. So I want to start you guys off is that I finally get to do plants. And so in the living room, I have my plant shelves up. And I'm quite happy with that. So I've got them. And let's see here. Let me take you guys in the studio first, and we'll work our way through. Now, my studio is an absolute wreck right now, but that's nothing new for you guys to see my studio mess. It's just that right now everything's in boxes, and I'm trying to unbox and set up my studio. So let me start off with we are coming back. Not, of course, not today because it's already passed, but on Tuesdays for Miss Lillian's, I will start coming on at 4 Central Time. So that's 5 Eastern, but 4 Central Time on the Miss Lillian's page. We are not going to have Whiskey and Women. We're going to change the time for Whiskey and Women. With Sue right now, Sue doesn't have a workspace, and a good time for her to work is Thursdays at what Eastern time?
Noon.
Noon. Okay, so it would be 11 Central Time, noon on Thursdays, but we're not going to do it Thanksgiving. So just so you guys know that we are going to switch the times for Whiskey and Women to Thursdays at noon Eastern until Sue gets a workspace that she can work in an evening. So we will be going back to evenings with Whiskey and Women, but for the foreseeable future, until we can get Sue set up, then we're just going to switch to Thursdays at noon Eastern. And so this is my studio space, guys. Try to get me out of it. Let me see if I can switch the camera around. Austin showed me how to do this, and camera, and I'll do the back camera. And so that way you guys I can show you guys, this is my studio space, my new studio space. And I do have my own over there. I know you can't see it, but over there is a sink. Some of the great features for my new studio is one, if you see this door here, this door goes out into the courtyard of the house. And so this is the courtyard, and there's the living room. And so this opens up into the courtyard and my studio. So all that right there is my studio. And like I said, we've got boxes everywhere right now. I'm still unpacking, but I'm trying to get it done. And I've got a week to get my studio up, functional and operational the way I want it, so I can come back on the Miss Lillian's page with you guys. Another great feature of my studio, which I did not have before, well, lots of things I didn't have before, is one, it is right off of the garage. So it's going to be easy access getting stuff in and out. And then over here, I have my own, I have my own full bath in the studio. Full bath in the studio. So as you guys can tell, we haven't hung pictures yet. I've got to get my furniture in to see where I want it to live. And then I will get my pictures hung. So let me see if I can get to comments. When are you getting finished setting it up? Oh, that's from Letter to Glitter. So that's probably my husband. Delania says, yeah. Delania says, I love the studio and the house. So I'm going to show you guys around just a little bit. And we just finished eating dinner, so I haven't had a chance to get to dishes yet. But this is the eat-in kitchen. And I told you my Fiesta was going to live in that cabinet, and it is. It's living in that cabinet. And, of course, you see boxes everywhere. And my kitchen, my big old kitchen, new kitchen.
Is that a
And
Wi-Fi refrigerator?
that is a Wi-Fi refrigerator. And guess what? That is a Wi-Fi stove.
Wow.
I know. I'm the bougie friend now. I am the bougie friend. So let's go back this way, because what I really wanted to talk to you guys about is what are you doing playing with the computer? Why are you typing stuff in? You got busted. I've got it on video. Delania says, oh my God, I love the kitchen. Jerry says, congratulations. Nice to see you, Sue.
Hi.
I know. I saw that Dad put a message in. I will deal with him later. And it's a little chilly in Texas, so all of our pups are wearing clothes. There's Balder all sulking, and Miss Chula, and there is Whiskey Girl in her bed with her little Rebel Child shirt on. And so you can see we've got all of our pictures and stuff just leaned up against walls right now.
Well, let's show them this.
Oh, you want to show them the 4-piece?
We'll show them the.
Okay, so this fireplace here, as you can see, it goes up, what is that, about a 30 feet?
You're asking the shortest guy in the room?
Yeah, I'm asking the shortest guy in the room for a height. But we've got this.
It's got to be 30 feet, Crysta.
It's got to be at least 30 feet up there. And so we found this 4-piece set that's going to go over the mantle. And let me get around this table. And so, like I said, and it's going to be separated out a little bit more than they've got it in between the center and stuff.
I'm not going to hold it up.
Yeah, I know you're not going to hold it up, but that's the
I love
4-piece that's going to go over the mantle. Once we, build scaffolding for Shorty to reach it. I love you, honey.
But come here real quick.
What?
Okay, so show them this.
Oh, and you can actually see my hall tree now. It's not buried in my studio. What do you want me to show them? Because they've already seen you.
This.
Oh, that one?
All right. So, hey, real quick, guys. I mean, we are out here, population 250. We actually found this piece at this right across the street from this little antique mall. Well, it's a restaurant and a little antique store. We found this piece there, and The cool part about this piece,
It is in beautiful, beautiful condition. I will not be painting it.
yes, and when we were sitting there,
It's right up
looking,
top, honey.
yeah, but it's got all the original, still has all the keys and stuff in there for this whole cabinet. And so we've got this piece here. Stacy, Sue, my wife, also found this table there.
The table and the
table
chairs.
with the 4 chairs.
Look at these chairs. They're pretty.
Didn't you guys get that little round table? We didn't know what it was designed for.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, the Oriental table, the Oriental piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not sure what this thing was designed for. We just think that it's cool.
Yeah. Does anybody know?
Yeah, does
Show
anybody
me
know what
inside,
this is?
Shorty.
I mean, we need to do a little bit of work on it.
And so it's kind of got a, well, if you hold up
If you
the,
see the top, it's beautiful.
but inside, maybe it was to hold umbrellas, maybe.
But what's the door for?
Yeah, but then what's the door for? Like, we're not sure what the purpose is. We just thought it was pretty. So if anybody knows what that is, if you could put that in the comments.
So we got that.
Okay, who's doing the walkthrough, me or you? I guess.
I'm just showing them some of the stuff we got.
Yeah, I was going in there.
And
This is our bedroom, but of course there's still boxes everywhere. And that door goes out to the courtyard as well from our bedroom. But this is our pride. We fell in love with this bathroom.
so we got that.
Yeah, we've got the wash basin there.
And this.
This double harp.
I think for the double harp, I think we paid
We paid $140
$140 for it.
for the double harp.
And then the piece I showed you in the kitchen,
Well, that was all that was in a bundle, so I don't really know what we paid for each
the
piece.
piece I showed you in the kitchen with the key, the table, and that octagon one, all that was $500.
And the
And-
wash
and
basin
the wash
and the 4-piece set for the mantle.
Yeah.
All that was, yeah, in one price.
So there's some really good price. Y'all want to do, anybody live in Texas, come out here and do some hunting.
Yeah. So that piece too, I don't think that I'm gonna paint.
And then we already had the chair.
Yeah, we had this chair. I wanted a chair in here so Shorty would have somewhere to sit down and see his boots. And let me show you this chair. We pulled this. This is all stuff that we've had in our storage units for a long time that, you know that we wanted to keep. We didn't want to get rid of, but we definitely, didn't want to throw it in the rental house that we were in. And see, it's got all the details in it. And so I
They
will.
had metal casters, but
Yeah, the metal casters on it were really messed up, so we just took the metal casters off, and I might put casters back on. So, let me see here. And in this bathroom is, let me show you. This is basically the bathroom that Sue designed. So, when you walk into our bathroom, sorry guys, we've got this, and then it's a his and hers closet. And if y'all remember, this is the piece that Sue gave me for my birthday. Remember, Sue? And look, it still has happy 50th bestie. I didn't want to
Oh,
take it
wow.
off there. I didn't want to take it off, so I left it on there. And let me get in the mirror so I can say this. And I'm going to do it in this mirror. So you see this mirror here, guys, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the first trip that we took to Tennessee, Sue didn't have a lot of wall space. And Sue, I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm going to tell him. And she says, I have nowhere to hang this thing. She says, I think I'm just going to throw it out. And I said, you're going to do what? I said, no, put something on it. Put something on it to sell it. And she says, fine, I'll throw a $20 tag on it. I couldn't get a $20 bill out of my pocket fast enough to throw it at her. I really feel like I should have had a mask and a gun. because I stole this from Sue. And when we put it up in our bathroom here, doesn't it look like she painted it for this house? I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous, which brings me now, guys, it brings me now to my question. I've got a bench down here in front of the makeup vanity, in front of her piece. And I painted it a long time ago in Hampton Olive, the silk color by Dixie Belle. And it just, for me, doesn't work in here. Of course, I painted this thing 6-8 months ago before the house. And so you're going to see some pieces come back up that I painted for the other house or what I thought I would like, but they're going to come up and be painted again for this house now, starting with my makeup bench. And so I'm going to show you guys, see the bench right there. So tell me, with this bathroom, what colors you think, or color, or what should I do with the bench? Because the Hampton Olive, beautiful, but doesn't work in here for me. What do you think, Sue?
Well, I kind of like the picking up the turquoise off those rugs, like in a lighter or darker shade, or the oil brushed bronze off the hardware.
Oh, the oil bronze off the hardware. Yeah.
But, what's everybody else's idea?
Yeah, I would love to know you guys' idea. So hit me up.
God knows we're not afraid of color.
Oh, no, we are not. What?
So my idea is remove the chair and let me put my diving board.
Okay, let me just tell you guys this story. I showed you guys where I put the chair, so Shorty would have a chair, so when he's getting dressed in the morning, and he yells at me, "You can't put the chair there." And I said, "Why? Why can't I put my chair in my bathroom?" And I'm blue in the face and I'm stomping around. He goes, "That's where I'm putting my diving board."
Only Shorty.
So, Cindy White says the bench like the rug color. Stacy says deep dark blue. Anne says purple after Sadie's cabinet, but I expect nothing less from Anne. If you ask Anne a color for anything, it's going to be purple.
Hey, but where got purple?
Now
Oh, you're-
show them why he would need a diving board, dear.
Oh,
Man, look how big this is. Look.
The whole family will fit in that dang thing.
okay, fine. All right. Here we go. I'm going in. Hey, baby. So yeah, I mean, you can see this tub is huge and it's jetted, and so yeah, that's why he said he wants the diving board.
I mean, I'm short for a reason.
I'm waiting on the reason.
Well, I thought we got it because of the pool.
This is a bathtub, honey.
For a short guy like me, it's a pool.
Okay, so we have an indoor swimming pool for Shorty. And so that is.
He's just jealous because I can't drown in this one.
Oh, give me time. I'm sure I can work something out. Oh, my word.
I have another reason for the diving board, Mama. It's for the dogs, so they get to jump in.
Oh, no, the dogs are not going to be jumping in. No. Delania says, let me get back to over here to the mirror so you guys can see me. Delania says, oh my God, can I come to Texas for my surgery recovery? I need that tub. Girl, come on. Yeah, come on. If you need to come here for surgery recovery, Crysta will take care of you. Come on. Now, on that aspect, let me get the camera
But
turned.
on that aspect, anybody wants to come.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Well,
Well,
one of the reasons we got the studio and everything, so if anybody wants to come paint, come on.
okay, guys, give me just a second. I'm going to try to turn this camera around so I can actually talk to you guys.
Everybody wants to come and come for a weekend or whatever, come on.
So we've got room now. and boom, I did it. I turned the camera around. Okay. So it's the little things that make you happy. I just want to talk to you guys seriously for a few minutes. And I don't want any frowny faces or sad faces because it's going to be okay. Many of you, we have shared that Shorty's mother is in hospice. And what we are doing is we have someone that's going to move in with us to be Momo's full-time care. And we're going to bring Momo here and to live with us for her final days. And so there's a lot of adjustments. There's a lot of work that has to be done behind the scenes. We need to get the house together, and I am breaking my neck trying to get this house together. Once we get the house together, if anything, just, put up hearts for love for us. Just send us some love. We have to get the house together. Then we have to get hospice to come in and inspect. And then we have to order Momo's medical equipment, like her bed, her oxygen, all that. And then once that's done, then we have to set up an ambulance to transport Momo from the facility that she's in to our home. And all this is probably going to take a good 2 months, but we are setting everything up so Momo can stay here with us. And so please, if you see that we're a little bit stressed, just give us a blessing and know that we're doing some things. We've got a lot going on between the move and setting up to bring Momo here and trying to find caregivers and setting everything up. It's just a lot. But Momo loves to watch me paint. And so I'm looking forward to pulling some projects in there with Momo and painting and, just loving on her. So we're extremely blessed and fortunate that we got the house when we did, and that we are blessed on the fact that we can bring Momo here. So that's what's going on, guys. Delaney says she's sending lots of love. Thank you, Delaney. So that's pretty much as much of the house as I'm going to show you guys, because every other room is just piled with boxes right now, and it's a mess. So there will be no Whiskey and Women this Thursday. It'll be next Thursday. So next week, Tuesday at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, I will be back on the Miss Lillian's page. And then Thursday at noon Eastern, 11 Central, we will be back with Whiskey and Women, and we will be back at it. So do me a favor in the comments, type in what you'd like to see me do to this bench other than burn it and start over. And what? I've got land now. I can do that.
You're so cool and collected. Y'all don't know what this girl went through the last month. I mean, I have renamed her Murphy, by the way. It's Murphy's Law, and every step of the way of her doing this was a hurdle, and I mean a major hurdle. And, Stacy, you were there for a lot of it too.
Oh, bless Stacy and bless Sue. I'm sitting up. This is actually a little tripod. I'm going to set it up so I can put the tripod down, and we'll actually talk about it. Since you want to do that, fine, let's do that. All right. So I've got you guys on the tripod, and it's sitting up on my makeup mirror. So, let's discuss it, shall we?
Where do you start?
Okay. So we put in a bid on one house, and they came back with an offer that was like 10 grand more than their asking price. And we're like, no. And now they've already taken like 8 to 10 grand off of their house. It's still on the market 2 months later. And sorry, we gave them a very fair offer. And so we were a little discouraged, but we went out and we started looking at other places, and everything happens for a reason. And so we looked at a bunch more houses, And we found this one, and driving up, the pictures online were gorgeous. And we're like, let's go look at it. It's got to be something wrong with it, right? It's gorgeous. It was just back and forth, not with the other people. The people that owned the house before were wonderful. You know, it was, a lot of it had to do with the VA. Since I'm a veteran, we decided to use my VA benefits, and going through the VA was an absolute hassle. We'd give them every piece of paperwork they asked for, and then they'd come back and go, well, we need this. And it's like, but if you needed that, then why didn't you ask it for us when I was getting all the paperwork? You know, why? So we would submit the next stack of papers, and then they would come back and go, well, we need this. And it's like, okay. So we hustle to get it, because it's like they would send me an email at 2 PM, and we need this by the end of business at 5. And so, you know, I'm running around like a crazy woman. Not that that's any different. But I was running around trying to get all this paperwork, and Shorty was at work. So I'm, you know, I need this from you, and can you call your boss, because, you know, income verification from his job, and, you know, just crazy. And so I was doing all that. And then, hey, Kath is on. Sarah Pooh said goodnight, love you.
Oh,
I know.
I love you, Pooh.
I miss her. Then the VA, I passed our inspection, because we hired an inspector, and it passed ours, but the VA had to have their own inspection done. And we were supposed to close on November 1st, which was a Tuesday. And legally, the VA inspector was supposed to have the inspection back no later than Thursday. And he didn't. It wasn't until like the following Tuesday, like the day that we were supposed to close, he turned in his inspection, and he said that it didn't pass inspection. And it was 2 teeny tiny itty bitty little problems that could have been fixed in 15 minutes.
Right.
So the house had foundation work and done, and there was 2 little holes beside the house that needed a scoop of dirt in them. Literally, like I could put my fist in it. It wasn't big at all. And that had to be filled in, because he said we had a crawl space. And there was another little problem that was fixed very easily. And then, you know, of course, he couldn't go out and re-inspect until the following Friday. And he promised us that he would get the inspection in on Friday, which he didn't.
Yeah, wasn't he off on Fridays?
No, he was off on Thursdays. That's why he couldn't do it until, he was off on Thursdays. And so we had to wait till Friday for him to do it. But he promised our, you know, finance guy that he would have it in, you know, before end of business on Friday. So they told us that we were going to sign the following Tuesday. So not the 1st, but the 8th. And so we flew Sue in a week after we had the house, because we figured, you know, after a week, because we thought we would be signing on the 1st, that I would be to the, do you think that this picture would look cute on this wall, or do you think it would look cute on this wall? And no. Sue and I ended up staying in, Sue flew in Monday morning, and me, Stacy, and Sue stayed in hotels Sunday night. Stacy and I stayed in a hotel Sunday night. Sue and I stayed in a hotel Monday night. Me, Stacy, and Sue stayed in a hotel Tuesday night, and we finally ended up closing Wednesday afternoon. They sent us the address to the title company. We show up to the title company and to sign all the paperwork, and they sent us to the wrong address. And so I show up first, and Stacy says, ha ha ha, hotel memories. Yeah, me freaking out. Yeah, it was a great memory, I'm sure. So I was in my car. Sue was driving the 24-foot, 26, 28-foot U-Haul. I forgot how big it was, that we had all of our stuff packed up on. So I drove down to the title company. I get there, the real estate agent gets there, and the Shorty and Austin get there, because they came down in the truck. And I'm looking at the real estate agent going, there's nobody here. This is a law office. And so she starts doing some phone calls and they sent us to the wrong location. So me, the real estate agent, and Shorty and Austin and they had the dogs with them. We had to gather everybody into vehicles and take off to the right location. And then me, Sue, and Stacy cleaned this house from top to bottom and shampooed carpets and everything. Wednesday night that we moved in, and I am beyond blessed to have Stacy and Sue. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably still be scrubbing floors and stuff. I mean, but we rocked and rolled it. I would not allow anything to come off the truck and into the house until the floors were cleaned and carpets were shampooed and everything was wiped down. And so Sue and Stacy were an absolute blessing for that. I mean, an absolute blessing. And unfortunately, Sue was here. We got into the house Wednesday night. Sue was here Thursday and helped me unpack and everything that we could get done. And then Friday morning at 1:00 in the morning, we left to take you back to the airport. So it was crazy, but Sue was so worth it. And like I said, I'm just.
Well, Crysta, we love you to pieces.
I know you guys do. I love you. Absolutely love you. And I'm glad to be in the house. Glad to be here. So if you guys give me another week, it's a week from today. I will be on the Miss Lillian's page. And Stacy said, we sure do love you, Crysta. We're so happy for y'all to have this beautiful home that you so deserve. Kat says gold stars for Sue and gold stars for Stacy. Yeah, both of them were just troopers, absolute troopers. There were times that even up until the last minute, I mean, things from the financial people were just like, we need this. I was on my way to go sign the paperwork and they're like, oh yeah, we need this.
Crysta, you were already closed the next day and they needed paperwork immediately that they already had.
Yeah.
She makes it sound easy, guys. It was way worse.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's over and you can get back to business.
Yeah, so Delania said, you ladies are a blessing. I'm so glad you have such amazing friends, Crysta. I've been struggling to get my house on the market with no one to help. It's hard, girl. I so wish that you had the crew like we do, and I wish that I could help you. I know that you're in Florida. I know you're getting ready to go through neck surgery. And if you can make it to Texas and you need to rehab somewhere, come on.
Yeah, I'd like to meet you.
I'd love to meet her face to face and hug her neck. I really would. Well, I can't hug her neck after she has her neck surgery.
Yeah.
We'll do jazz hands or finger guns instead of hugging. We'll do the finger guns. Jazz hands. So if you guys can stick with us one more week, we'll be back and we'll be doing all sorts of fun stuff, starting with this bench for my bathroom, for my vanity. So I don't know if the guys are listening or if they're going to shut this off. So let me grab this and because the StreamYard is run from the computer in the other room. And I don't know if Austin is manning that or not because I've been in my bathroom. So we're going to cut this short for tonight. Just to let you guys know, we will be coming back. You're going to see lots of home improvement projects. One of which, just real quick, is, I don't know if you can see, but all the doors in the house are these thick, solid wood doors. And even, every door to every bedroom, bathroom.
And I'm pretty
closet.
sure Stacy cleaned every one of those doors.
Oh, yeah. Every nook, every cranny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And yeah, as I was shampooing carpets, they were cleaning cabinets. So real quick, let me run you guys in the kitchen because I'll show you some of the projects. Huh? Oh, yeah, we can have a big party out there, Shorty said. Shorty's like, look, they can't see all the property, honey. It's dark. Shorty's like, let them know we can have a big party out there. Stacy said, oh, my God, so much work. Cheryl says, hello, ladies. I love your house, Crysta. Hey, Cheryl. I want that painting by Cheryl too. That
Yeah,
I
you've
posted.
said that to me a few times.
I want it. I want it. I want it. Anyway, all the even the kitchen cabinets, they're white, and I'm okay with the white. I really am. But I was thinking that one of my projects, one of the things I want to do is I want to take some glaze and feather in and kind of antique my cabinets a little bit. And so that's going to be coming up. And as you can see, all the doors in the house are that way. But I think, especially in the kitchen, that's one of the things that I can see me doing in the future is glazing and antiquing, kind of antiquing the cabinets is one
Yeah.
thing. We've got a bench out in the courtyard that I want to paint. There's some stuff in the garage I want to do. In my studio, I've got this wall here in my studio. As soon as you walk in the studio, there's this big wall here that is actually in the walkway. See, it's in the walkway. So I can't put any furniture there. So that's going to be my staging wall. And so if I bring you guys this way into the studio, that is going to be my staging wall. And so I want to do a faux finish on the staging wall. So if you've got ideas for the faux finish on the staging wall, hit me up. Let me know what you think, because that's going to get painted. Sue's like all about it, because I love Sue's staging wall. So that's some of the stuff that we're going to be doing with Miss Lillian's is the staging wall, glazing cabinets, or in the springtime, I'm going to be doing my front door. I definitely want to change the front door color. So that's going to happen. You'll be able to see Miss Lillian's front door paint because she has specialty paint for that, for your front doors. And so I'm going to be using that on the front door this spring. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So, Sue, I'm glad your GPS took you to my house.
Yeah, really wasn't sure. Yeah, the things I heard, but I'm glad that's your house.
All right. So, listen, guys, from the Barreras and from Litter to Glitter, and there's my hubby one last time, and Austin's sitting over there, and see, we've got our little rebel child there, and Miss Chula, and Boulder is over there. So, from us, thank you guys. Switching what? Yes, I told him I was switching to Thursdays. And my Miss Lillian's is switched to Monday or Tuesdays. I did it.
Got so high.
So, guys, much love. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Sue, I love you.
I love
Stacy,
you
thank
guys. I love y'all. And everybody have a good night. Thank you.
Bye, guys.